Peace, fam. Not sure who's here. Y'all know what I'm doing. The invites right now. I got a download for y'all. Or DNA explosion, that is. Thanks for jumping on or tapping into our frequency tonight. Y'all let me know too if it's if we have any interruptions. Any interruptions. Yes, baby.
You think it'll be better to do it like on video or on like a voice recorder type thing?
Either way, it doesn't matter. As long as we have a backup.
Okay, let me see.
I know it's late. A lot of people are resting. Hopefully, get this DNA explosion tomorrow. So I'm gonna do some invites, and I promise y'all something. What I'm about to say to y'all, you've never heard before. We hear a lot of stuff. You never heard this before. Camera's on you, babe.
Oh, is it?
By the way. So,
Peace. Didn't even know. Over here in this phone trying to get our backup set up. Yeah, be excited. Be excited, share, and invite everybody because, oh my God. That's all I can say. Mind's blown right now.
this is a DNA explosion. It's when you're connected with Source and you stay in obedience. And listen. You have to listen, y'all. You have to listen. Listening. I'm doing invites and it's still on you, by the way, just so you'll know. You'll do nothing crazy.
Oh, okay.
Might dig in your nose, scratch your ass, you know.
Just kidding.
I promise you, family. What I'm coming out of right now tonight is brand new. And if it's been said or done on the planet, you could have just did video, because I'm gonna be doing some bullshit. I mean, voice.
I don't have a voice recorder on it. I would have to download it and it would have been all day.
Okay.
Or you can put it down. Okay.
Oh, turn it on you.
No, I don't want it on me.
Okay, y'all. So I'm doing invites real quick, but like I tell y'all like about that obedience thing, and when you stay in tune, like the information that comes through, the affirmation. That's why it's important what you intake, what you eat, your antennas. As a matter of fact, my master teacher say, if my master teacher would have it his way, my hair is not even right now. Like, we shouldn't even force our hair down into the sixth ether, because our hair grow up. So according to my master teacher, my hair is not the way it should be, but it just should be the way I want it right now. But anyway, I know it's late. If you can invite somebody, do it. This DNA explosion is some of the deepest shit you've ever heard. Mm-hmm. I promise you. Absolutely. I promise you I'm not making this shit up.
She's not making it up, folks.
I'm about to take y'all to a level of wild women and wild men.
Yes.
That hasn't been on the planet for a long time. And see, simplicity is the key to life. And in this simplicity, it's power. It's power. And it's what we have to come back into. So I'm going to give y'all a couple keys tonight of how to come back into the wild women and the wild sons that we are. Of course, story time. I'll give you a little story ahead of that to enlighten you on the journey of how I got right here and what I'm about to give you. So it's a good time. It's full moon energy out right now. Tonight is a full moon, right? Mm-hmm. And we're gonna tomorrow. We was gonna play the drums for y'all tonight, but we rather wait till tomorrow because we'll be on Kadaka Haba. We'll be on the land, so we can like really get it in tomorrow and play the drum for y'all tomorrow, because we'll still be in the full moon's energy and all. So alright, I'm gonna stop the invites in a second. I got a few more. I just hope I get everybody. Like, I don't actually look at names. I might need to, because there might be some people I don't even want to invite. But I just go down the list, because everybody say invite me. So I just go down the list and hope I get everybody. I do it until I'm tired. I get so many people saying, why, or asking why didn't I or we invite them to the live. So I just do as many as I can, and then like right now, I'm done with this shit. And I hope I got the people that is really interested, because those are the most important. I don't care if it's only 10 of y'all. It's what the cause. It's living in the reality of the real. That's the only 10 I'm interested in. I don't care about thousands of people. When I say share the video, when we say that, that's because we're looking for our tribe. That's all. Not because we need 1 million views. Because we have 1,000 people. We're a nation. Before the UN, so. Before the world. So, okay, I'm getting out of this. And, who's here? Let's see who's here. Autumn. Nitra Black. It's two different Nitra Black. Monarch. Are y'all the same being or what? Latoya, is that it? Charlotte, Denise, Kimberly, Zipporah. They always here lately. Zipporah Pieces, Crystal, India, Peace India, Danielle, Candace, Crystal, Stacy. That's new name. Oh no, that's my girl. That's my baby. Stacy, Kimberly. It's full moon energy. You can still feel it, but she's actually starting to wax last night. And I got something for y'all. It is full moon energy, I promise. You can look at my baby for a minute.
Peace.
So
I'm excited, y'all. This is going to be such a great talk.
Give me a rundown a little bit.
No, I don't give a rundown.
Stop playing with me.
You stop playing with me.
I love you.
I love you too. Peace. I don't even know where to start. We just had that whole conversation about not knowing where to start on it. Where to start? It's just such a big breakthrough, and it's just so exciting. Where to start, babe?
Anywhere you want.
I don't know where to start. There's so much. Peace, Mubina. Shit. We were sitting there talking, and it just turned into like this, whoa, mind-blowing conversation, and my mind is blown. And then I'm on the camera, so then I kind of freeze up a little bit on the camera and get stuck in like all my thoughts. So let me see where I want to go. I don't know where to start because I don't know what you want to say. Yeah, let babe start, and then I can talk after she talks.
Okay.
I'll just start it.
I'm gonna give y'all the story first. Okay, I gotta move the comments off the screen. This is a distraction. Hold on. I'm not the type of person who take advice much from other people, because I wait on source for my instructions. And I know people come out of selfishness, they come out of opinion, they don't come out of the purity and righteousness. So I just don't. But the other day, on the way from the weekend trip that we had, I was talking to Bae, and because I have so many abilities and so many powers that I have. Like, I don't mean like, listen, you gotta understand what I'm talking about. I'm getting the light some more. Abilities and powers, like things that I can do and things that I'm able to do that would be a phenomenon on this planet. But they come up in certain instances, and I don't know how to bring them up myself. I don't know how to just, be Wonder Woman on my own accord. So I brought it to my bae, and I think it was what I just asked your opinion or something. What you think? I don't know. Our conversation was profound as it always is, And it just kind of came out, and she began to just release information to me from her spirit, from what she has observed about me. And again, it was important to say that I don't listen to many people. But then I knew Source would bring me the person that would penetrate my overstanding. And that's partially, or part of the reason why Luna's here. And we discovered that a while ago, because I don't open up to beings. I just wait for Source, because people are crazy as fuck. So anyway, Luna opened up and released some things about myself to make me look at myself. And this is an important one, y'all. Y'all want to share this. I promise you do. To make me look at myself, because I'm like, Luna, like, I don't, like what I'm saying to y'all, I don't, like, completely understand how to be this powerful being that I am. And listen to me, y'all. I tell y'all things in the series, like, y'all know some of these things when I tell y'all, like, let's say in sex, I levitate. But I don't know how to just do that. Since I was a kid, I had dreams of flying. I fly in my dreams to this day. I haul ass. I'm Superman. I'm all over the fucking planet. I'm always uplifting. But in real life, I can only do it in that act. So I'm like, it's almost like I depend on another being's energy, or to be able to pour my energy into another being before I could become Wonder Woman. You know what I mean? So Luna fed me and told me what she see in me, and my mistakes with myself, and what I need to do. And some of it is how I pay so much attention to other beings, but certain things I'm not paying attention to myself and putting the energy into myself, because I put so much into the work and other people. And somebody else could have told me that, and I wouldn't have heard it, I promise you. But when Bae said it, it was in such purity and innocence and love that I heard it. And I saw it. I'm like, right. Kind of even what I've been saying to myself, you know, but not. No, you know some things, but you don't know it or something. Like it didn't penetrate. So since Bae said that to me, I've been talking to Source. And I'm like, okay, so what do I need to do? I meditate all the time. I fast a lot. I do all this stuff. What is it I need to do? Like, to become a mystical, magical motherfucker on this planet. By will. I'm already that. Okay, you told me that I am extraordinary, the deities recently. What do I need to do to just be that being and show my sisters and sons that this is what we are? Like, we all talk about the mystical, magical motherfuckers that we are, but we don't know how to be it, and we going through all these different avenues and trying to find the way. So what do I need to do? So I've been questioning Source since Bae told me that. I mean, from the moment I was driving, coming from Cali. So whole time we talking, we go out to eat, all of that, I'm talking to Source. Like, we come home, we actually slept apart, because sometimes I'll get into my meditational stage, or she'll get into hers, and I'll sleep in the RV where I could just think and speak to Source. So a couple nights I did that since we've been back. What do I need to do? So I want to give y'all the way it came to me. So tonight, and where I'm respectful in what I'm saying at the same time. So tonight, this epiphany came. Listen to this, y'all. Tonight, this epiphany came. Because mind you, I said, a lot of my magic come in sex. My magic is just there. It's like, I don't, there's nothing I can control. I get to an apex and then I just become this Maleficent type shit. But it's not that every day. So while I'm dealing with that tonight, the message came to me. The message came, listen, I just gotta wait for a minute. I need a breath. Right. You take it for a second, yeah, like, just hold it for a second, babe, please. Just I promise, baby. I'm still in contemplation. Like,
I know. You were trying to get me before have me start.
don't look at your pretty ass face. Don't look too hard. Just
Y'all, I just put that comment. I promise y'all want to share this one. I promise y'all want to share this one. Like, it's like the biggest DNA explosion. Like, and it's so fresh and like a lot to process and think about. So, oh, I'm so excited for you to say it.
yeah. I'm part of my contemplation because I don't want to be.
Yeah.
So how to flow it?
Yeah.
I just need to flow it
You just need to flow it, babe.
in the right way, my baby.
Yeah. Let's see.
Alright, I'm about to go for it.
Okay, she's gonna do it. She got it together. Yeah, where's okay.
Okay, y'all, check it out. I gotta get these. We always look at the comments. I can't look at the comments. I love y'all, but I can't focus. It's always the message is most important. And I need y'all to first understand that what I'm saying to you is not a goddamn game. Like, when I tell you that via creation energy, which you call sex, the creation energy or God is love, is when my magic. Listen, I'm talking about some shit that scientists could probably do some kind of test on me and prove this shit to be true without me saying too much. It's some otherworldly shit that happens in my life, and it turned on when I was 18. A lot of my powers turned on when I was 18. And some shit that's just not here today. Some shit we talk about or read about in the goddamn Bible and all of that. So anyway, tonight, one of I have to give y'all a little story. Just a little story. Last year, or 2 years ago, no, 2 summers ago, let me call it that, not counting this summer, 2 summers ago, I came into one of my sex animals. I used to ask people, like when I got with somebody, I used to ask her, like, what's your animal? What's your sex animal? What do you mean? What is it that when you're having sex, what would that animal be? Most women say panther. But I know y'all say panther because it's sexy as fuck. A panther is just fucking sexy. It's black as midnight. It walks slow. It moves smooth. You know what I'm saying? A panther. So everybody want to be this panther. But then the deeper I get into the conversation and reveal some things about myself and open them up to themselves, then they begin to say, oh, I see what you mean. And then they'll reveal a different animal. But most women say panther, though. It's cute and sexy. I think my older sister, she probably really a panther. That bitch crazy. But, like you pudding, by the way. So, for a time, like, when I would go there, and you know, I don't know if everybody do this, but you come to an apex in sex. Like, this height. But I'm a spiritual person. I'm a spiritual being and always been there. So I would come to this height in sex. Where these things happen, like levitation happens, where just shit you ain't ready for it. But listen, so I used to call it a beast. I don't know if y'all ever seen the movie Bram Stoker's Dracula. When I saw that movie Bram Stoker's Dracula, he would transfigure into a wolf, bats, green mist, and this beast like a Bigfoot shit. So, I would say, I would relate myself to that, this beast, because a certain strength, you know, that'll come and this little shit, and imagery in me being that thing or me coming to my apex, I will call it that. Then 2 summers ago, I had a dream. I had this dream. I'm about to share with y'all real quick. I'm walking in the woods. And I'm looking down, though, and I could see my hands and feet, but they were fucking paws. Like, imagine a paw, animal, a dog or wolf paw this big. It was a goddamn paw. Share the video, y'all, I promise. It was a paw. That big as my hand spread right now. And I looked down at it, and I looked at my arms, and it was fur. So this whole dream, I'm not going to give y'all all of that. That's too much. It's too personal. And I walked as this creature. And I was protecting this being in this vision in my rest. And when she was asleep or resting, I would look out into the night. And I would listen to the strange sounds, and I would go after it. And go investigate and discover. And ever since that dream, I kept having these dreams of being this wolf. Then I come to realize that wolf was my spirit animal. So that's one of the things we're going to talk about, spirit animals. I'm not talking about the goddamn Google's definition of shit. I just can't get with shit like that. I'm going to give y'all mine. We can talk about spirit animals, and we can talk about totems. When I deal with totems, I deal with animal totems. I deal with animals or insects or whatever, and that plane of existence coming to me with a message. That's a totem. Now, when I deal with a spirit animal, I deal with another part of myself. It can also, your spirit animal can also be a totem. It can be bringing a message. But you have to know the difference in your spirit animal, an animal being a totem as just a message, or a reflection as a message and you. Peace and love, Trody. So, I realized that beast that I'd been seeing all this time, or that I would call myself, because I had several things that I would call myself, like ask your mate, say, if you was, ask your goddamn self, if you was any animal, when you're at your apex in sex, what would that animal be? And then ask your partner that. What would that animal be? Because mine was a beast until the dream of the wolf, and I realized it's not a beast. It is a big hairy motherfucker. It's a big ass wolf in me, like a big black ass wolf. And I met this wolf personally. I met a wolf on a journey that y'all could go to my video on my YouTube channel, Who is Daughter by Secrecy and 1-7 Principles. That's the name of the video on my YouTube channel, Seeker the Truth Frequency Transmitter. And I talk about this wolf. It's a real fucking story, some real shit, a real life. It's not a dream. And I'm driving down Highway 66, and this fucking wolf come. This big black ass dog, like on his whole journey. We 6 hours going down this road, and over here you see this big black ass dog on the side of the road. 2 hours later, this big black ass dog. We just kept seeing it all the way till we got to Sky City. Look that shit up. It's a real place called Sky City, or they call it nobody. But anyway, no. they call it nobody, makes me forget. But I can't remember it. They call it Sky City or Abode, not Abode. It's some kind of mesa. Look up Sky City in New Mexico. So I was exploring that shit, and then when I got to the top of Sky City, you had to go to the tourist center. I'm trying to give y'all too much of that story. And at the top of that was this big black ass dog again. After I finished the tour, some phenomenal things happen up there. We come down. This real life shit, y'all. We come down, and we in the car. And at the time, I was eating meat and shit, and I had curry chicken. I'm sitting there eating curry chicken, and there go this big black ass dog again. This shit is on the side of the road, right? I'm like, this fucking big black ass dog. So I'm like, come here, baby, come here. And I get this motherfucker. Oh, not you, big black dog. See, let's see what you want. So I was feeding this shit curry chicken, and it winds up in my lap. Just long story short, this shit is sitting in my lap. I'm feeding the curry chicken, and I realized that this wasn't a goddamn dog, that this was a goddamn wolf. The motherfucking paws on this shit. Because when he came in the side of the car door, it filled the space up. Like, it just filled all of that space up. The fur was real fluffy and shit. And I'm feeding it, and then I noticed the fangs. Them shits is about that long. My bullshit is about 4 inches or some shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? wait a minute. So I took the whole plate and threw that shit out the window, because I'm like, and the girl was like, what's wrong? Keffa, y'all know Keffa, one of them, Jasmine. It was like, what's wrong? I was like, yo, that's not a fucking dog, it's a goddamn wolf. I'm just sitting here with a wolf in my lap. So we drove up to the tourist center and was like, it was in the parking lot eating my fucking food. So I asked the man, I was like, what the fuck is that shit? He was like, oh, that's a wild wolf. Don't mess with that. It's wild. We see it every now and then. I'm like, that bitch been following me for 6 goddamn hours and it was just in the car. He said it couldn't have been in the car. That's a wild wolf. It'll rip you up. No, I just fed that motherfucker curry chicken. It was in my lap, smelling me and shit. That motherfucker got in the car and looked at me, and it smelled me. Like, smelled me and shit. And then looked back down for me to feed it. And I'm just feeding the dog, because, you know, I'm all loving and shit and wild woman shit. And I'm feeding this motherfucker. I was feeding the goddamn wild wolf. The shit never settled in my system until tonight. Like, what the fuck is really going on with this fucking wolf? What Source showed me tonight, and my baby revealing some shit to me, and me being open enough to hear what she was saying to me, and me asking Source for answers. Source brought me back to the wolf. So I'm like, I went to YouTube and cut on wolf sounds. Cause I can't sing. Y'all don't want to hear it. I can't sing. I don't feel like I sing. I feel like I can harmonize a bunch of us singing together. I will sing with you, and I won't sound like that motherfucker on Happy Feet. We'll blend shit, but if y'all be quiet and let me go, then I will probably sound absolutely like fucking Happy Feet. You feel me? You don't want to hear that shit. But sometimes I'll fucking howl. I gotta give it to it the way it is. I'll just release. And this is like some of the most beautiful things I've ever heard come out of myself, but I don't know how to do that in a song. I never knew how to do it in a song. So tonight, I'm playing wolf sounds, and I just started this kind of a howl shit. I'm not even embarrassed about it, like, right now. Like, I'm really not. I just kind of a howl shit that I'm doing attracted my son. My son comes in the bathroom, like, what the fuck are we doing? So me and my son is just in the bathroom fucking howling. It's the cutest shit ever. Some is funny, but it's fucking cute. And we just fucking howling. Like, we just in there howling with the wolves on YouTube. And while I'm doing this, the message came through that I've been asking for the last 3 nights. About 3 nights? That I've been asking for 3 nights. And it said, if you want to come into your power, then you have to become your spirit animal. And I'm like, oh shit. Because the wolf song in me has been with me for so long, and it's so powerful in me. I can't sing, but I could. And I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to do a video, and I'm going to show y'all. Because I'm going to flow with the wolf. And I'm going to record this, and I'm going to send it to y'all. It's been with me the whole freaking time. So then I just started thinking, like, wait a minute, what do you mean if I become my spirit animal? I have a lot of spirit animals. A lot of spirit, like the owl, the hawk. My name is Hawk, Dardavai Sikasi. C means hawk. Dardavai Sikasi. So the hawk, the wolf, the butterfly, the owl, the spider. Listen, spider. Like, I stay the fuck away from spiders. I'm afraid of spiders. I don't fuck with no goddamn spider. And wolf in our language is a photo. F-O-T-O, photo. The wolf. Ka-wolf. Ka-photo. So I'm like, I got bit by a spider before. No one's killed me. And I went to the hospital and come to the realization that I'm allergic to any spider bite. Any spider. House spiders. All spiders have venom. But they're not venomous to humans. But to me, they could kill me. Any spider. She said, keep cutting out. Maybe your phone, Shorty. Anybody else still cut? Anybody else cutting out? Let me know. All spiders. So, but I got an attraction to the spider, though. I got this attraction, though I know it can kill me. But I have this attraction to spiders. Like, I want to walk with the spider. I want to touch it. I want it on me. And it took a while for me to get to that. I had to use visualization to be one with the goddamn spider. So I'm just starting to realize all of these different beings that's been coming in these different forms are actually reflections of myself. So a source gave it to me tonight, which is for y'all also. To come into your full power, you have to become your spirit animal. And a lot of you will say, how do I become my spirit animal? How do I even know what my spirit animal is? One of the easiest ways to find, because you may have many, one of the easiest ways to find what your spirit animal is, sit in contemplation to yourself, and so you ain't trying to say what's cute and shit. Sit with yourself and think about yourself in sex. What are you in sex? What is that animal? You could be a goddamn pigeon. I don't know. Could be a fish. You could feel like a snake in the way you move. Analyze yourself at your, like, because a lot of us too haven't been to our apex in sex because we haven't been to where we're fully releasing ourselves, because a lot of us are with fucking partners that we're just trying to please, and we're not having even sex. We're not having animalistic sex. We're not having animalistic sex. We're having sex to a construct, so to speak, like a plan, like what look good and what we're supposed to do and how we're supposed to suck this and how we're supposed to touch this and what we're supposed to say and do and smell like. We're not just having, we don't indulge in sex. Like, imagine this. I know this is low. This is the lowest of creatures, as they say, but who the fuck says that? Fuck you. Dogs. Take two dogs. When two dogs come together, they're not thinking about if this motherfucker got on some perfume and lingerie and all of this shit. They come into them in an animalistic instinct that is mating time. They come to them in the smell of the pheromone and the other creature. And they're like, it's time. She ready and he ready. You can do that with monkeys and birds and whatever the fuck you want to think of. It's so natural and animalistic. It's not a premeditation. It ain't light the candles first and get the bath water ready and I'm gonna do all that. Fuck that. But they don't do all of that. They're not thinking in that. It's not premeditated. It's not what they saw on a sex channel or the porno fucking movie. It's just instinct, and they come together in instinct. We don't have sex and instinct no more. Some of us do. Some of us have reached that point where we can release ourselves and we're free enough, but a lot of us don't even do that. Somebody said, you're gorgeous, she-wolf. Thank you. That was funny. They call me she-wolf. Wait. That is so funny to me. So, listen. So we don't have sex just naturally and raw. We contemplate sex. It's not a natural act anymore. It's not as natural as a seed growing out the fucking ground and becoming a grass or a tree or a flower. We look at a person and we try to figure out too goddamn much. What do they want? What do they like? How do they feel? That's because we're all fucking domesticated. We are all trained. And we're not wild women and wild sons anymore. We're all fucking domesticated, so we don't know what sex is anymore. But I'll promise you that sex, like, listen, even with the Egyptians, if you really think about what the Egyptians did, it was, we took it left. It wasn't a premeditation like what we're saying right now and what we're doing right now. It wasn't premeditated like that. When they put flowers in the water and lit candles, that was just to what's the word, baby, I'm looking for? That was just to open up your senses. They were just tapping into your senses. They did certain things to just open up your chakras and shit, so they can attack your ass for whatever they were. And if two different beings come together in whatever you are, if you want to link into what you truly are, if you want your magic, listen to me. If you want your magic to reveal itself and you become again a magical being on this planet, if you want to become a magical being on this planet, You can find yourself in sex. That's just one way. But it's a powerful way. Become your sex animal. Now, once you recognize what that sex animal is, what you have to do is learn about that animal. Mine is wolf. Learn about the wolf. Why did the wolf howl? What's the communication in that? Why did the wolf come out at night? Why did the wolf come out in the day? How did the wolf move? Why do we move? What do we eat? Why do we eat? Not to say I gotta eat flesh because the wolf eat the flesh, but just to understand why it does. You have to learn everything you can about your sex animal. And once you do, it's going to bring out your magic. I promise you, I'm saying this because I know it. I promise you, not knowing all of that, in my sex, I become my animal, but I didn't know what it was called. Until tonight, when Source gave it to me, so I'm giving it to y'all, I didn't fully understand what that meant. When I came into a certain place and did a certain thing, and then we began to levitate. And things begin to happen. Like now tonight, I can see in all of that what being respectful for my woman and not saying too much, but in all of that, I can see all of the spirit animals that has been with me for years. The butterfly. I see the butterfly in my sex. You may not understand that or what the fuck that means to you. A butterfly, you just touch that motherfucker and it blow away and it's dead. No. Butterfly got a power with that shit. The owl has a power. I see it now. The wolf has a power. The hawk has a power. Like, listen. It's all, like, we have to become wild women and wild sons again. Wild Yazis and wild Biazis again. And one way to it is through your sex animal. I'm not saying that to go there and fuck everything to figure out what the fuck you are. Just remember what you became when you was in sex at your apex. If you were one of the beings who were favored enough to be free enough to have the experience to come into your apex. Now start paying attention around you. Your reflections come all the time. Your reflections come to you all the time. Like you might have ever since I was little, butterflies came. That's more than a totem. A totem is when a grasshopper come. You don't never see grasshopper come and land on your goddamn forehead. And you might want to look up that totem what the grasshopper just told your ass. You riding down the road and the crane just fly by the car and fly beside you and look at your ass. You may want to get into that and see what that message was. It's a totem. In my book, I don't give a fuck about the definition y'all can go get. I don't care about that shit. I'm telling you, for me, a totem is a message. A spirit animal is a reflection of myself. What animal has been with you your whole life? Oh my God, I just love the duck. So you say, what the fuck? How can a duck be my sex animal? What does the duck do? How does the duck move? How does the duck think? The web alone in the duck feet is powerful. And how because of that web, it pushes water. And it moves with a motherfucker like a sailboat. All kinds of shit. A moth, you may have been your whole life attracted to the moth or the moth attracted to you. Goddamn, moths keep landing on me and shit. It's your reflection. Bees keep landing on me. It's your reflection. It could be fucking ants. What you say you are naming animals that have come to me in strange ways. Wow. You have to look into yourself and see, you'll see yourself. You'll see the wild woman and the wild man in that part of you that even if you haven't experienced it yet in sex, but that thing about you that you want to do and you be looking like, I don't know if they're going to think I'm crazy. And if they think you crazy, that's not the motherfucker for you. If you can't express yourself and become, but once you realize what that animal is and learn the power of that animal and apply it to yourself, your magical side on outside of sex, the magical you will come out. You will begin to live as the wolf. Walk as the wolf. Walk in the wolf power. Walk in the hawk's power. If you know, like the hawk is nocturnal. A lot of my animals are nocturnal. Wow. Anyway, the hawk can see. I don't know if it's nocturnal, but the hawk can see 1,000 feet away from itself. 1,000 feet away, which means you have a sight. Start looking into your sight, not just your physical sight, but your spiritual sight, your spirited sight. Start looking into your sight. You okay, baby? Mm-hmm. Okay. Start looking into your sight. Correct your goddamn eyes. If you wear glasses and you got a hawk as a spirit animal, then you need to eat the fuck what you're supposed to be eating so your sight can be what it's supposed to be, physically and spiritedly. Gotta remember, we are conscious beings on this journey. We are pure consciousness. We are pure consciousness. But we have these attributes in us to become the beings that we're supposed to be. And we are not what we are. We are not what society has made us to be. We are wild womb men, and wild sons is what we are. And we don't know how to live with the wild anymore, like me. Afraid of moths. Moths just keep fucking coming to me, and I'm afraid of moths for a long time. For a long time. Luna came in my life. She would just pick the moth up and say, I know it can't bite me. It can't hurt me. That motherfucking moth just freaked me out because when you touch it, it turns to dust. I don't understand shit like that. And it freaked me the fuck out until the point where the night I came into the RV, and I don't even know because it shut down. There's no way for moths to get in this bitch. It's full of moths when I cut the light on, and I just left my hand there, and like 10 moths sat on my hand tonight. And I understood it differently. The other day a moth spoke to me. I can't explain it. Not with a mouth. I know this sounds crazy, but not with its mouth, but its energy. And told me to relax. We were all in California and the spider came. I didn't see it. I was going in and everybody said, look at the spider. And I look out. I got an attraction of spiders and I'm like, I just gotta touch this goddamn spider. Like I want to touch it. I know if it bites me, it can kill me. So I reached up and rubbed the spider leg real quick. I think I screamed with the shit too, like an old bitch, like, ah! But I screamed with the shit and touched it. And somebody else was touching the shit, ran up in the ceiling or some shit. Because it was for me to touch the spider. It's for, the spider is my reflection. But I'm afraid of spiders. But yet I want to walk, I walk with, just somewhere I put the picture up where I walk with the tarantula. I want to walk with the snake. You got to become that wild woman and wild son again. We have to. It's where your power lie. Your power lie in your animal self. And your animal self come to you and let you know that it's your animal self. Here, baby.
How dope, right? So, as Babe's telling me this, I'm thinking about the animal that she spotted in me, and she's been telling me like since the day that we met, there's different characteristics, and it's just exciting. It's exciting to go and really think about what animals are a part of you, or you're a part of them. And you know, I was just like, initially I was like, well, babe, how do you know, how do you find out, or what? And she's like, you know, ask for it to be revealed to you in your meditations, and the ones that you do know, just embrace all of those characteristics. And so I was just on it. I was like, let me go online, let me see extra characteristics that I can find out that I don't know already, and I was just in it. And it's like, I feel like in this last few hours of today, like a block has been removed.
Yes, me too, babe.
Like a huge block has been removed. So now I just see things differently, because we've been talking just during the trip and really just identifying ourselves like for real, like as consciousness. And Sika says it all the time, but it was like my first time just really getting it and wanting to connect on a conscious level, like a pure consciousness. And so that was like another.
That's a whole nother shit.
Yeah, that was.
I'll bring that in a minute.
Yeah, that was one thing that I had, and then tonight it was just like another, like boom, like just like another way to open up and break past just shit that doesn't matter, you know, like things that have just been holding you back. Different some moths.
Yeah, it's gone.
That just what was I saying? Just like buzzed in my ear. Like,
I know it flew around your neck and crawled up your face real quick.
I don't know what I was saying. I just hear the buzz echoing.
It's just a moth.
I know.
Yes, I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
dictate my thoughts?
It's been flying around the whole time. Go ahead.
Yeah. What was I saying? Damn it.
Wow.
Blocks. Something about blocks. Yeah, I just feel like a big block has been removed. And it's, I don't know how to say it. It's like in creation energy, like going back to creation.
Primal.
That one.
It's primal, baby.
Primal. That's the one. Primordial. Oh, that code. Sorry, guys. It's exciting because I've been asking for a lot from Source too, because I know I've identified like just different blocks and emotions and just different things that are just keeping me from getting to like the next level in my ascension in myself. And so this one was a really, really exciting breakthrough for me, and I think it will be for just anyone who even hears this, because I'm telling you, once you know at least one of the animals, like you could just go from there, and it's just like all this new freedom, and like you know the stuff that you're good at, that's like those characteristics that animal has, and you just want to delve more into it and just become it. I'm excited.
Hold on, let me share this and give it back to you.
I don't know.
I'm
Yeah,
sure-
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, something else I got to say. Listen. In your sex, this is really important. Y'all share the video. In your sex, this is really, really important. Because when we come together in sex, we come together to please each other physically. A lot of us don't indulge in sex to become. We come in sex to please. I want to please them. I want them to know how good I am. I want to make them release, and I want to touch them here, and they remember me. You want to be remembered in sex. But sex is a moment. It's creation energy. And sex is a moment to become what you are. You and your partner should be becoming the fullness of yourself. And you really won't do that as long as you remain physical with your partner. As long as you're entering this with flesh on flesh and just wanting to feel good. Listen, I promise you, that shit come later. And it just boosts the real shit. Because the real shit in sex is to become one consciousness. And a lot of people don't understand what the fuck I'm talking about. But you have to become of one consciousness. When you indulge with this person, you have to indulge in energy first. You ever heard the saying like, if you can fuck the shit out of somebody's mind, then you can fuck the shit out of them? I'm just saying it like that because that's how they say it in the hood. Where the fuck I'm from? Listen to me. You fuck the shit out of somebody's mind, you can fuck the shit out of them. You gotta get their mind first. What pimps do. Pimps has learned how to get into the mind of a prostitute. They know how to get into their minds. And once you got a person's mind, then you can do anything with their body. Each one of us need to be a pimp, goddammit. Get into a person's mind. Fuck them mentally. And then physically. And now that you understand this primal state that we're talking about, get into that. It'll bring you there faster than trying to be what you think is human. Because actually to be human is to be the human animal. That's what you are called. You come straight out of nature womb, man. You are manifested from mitochondria DNA that was in the plant and animal kingdom first, that manifested into the human animal. They try to express you that shit with the Darwin's theory of the man, the monkey the man shit. No, that's in consciousness. The journey that your physical body actually took with the mitochondria, and then she manifested on the planet. So when you lock with a person, you have to lock with them in energy. And an overstanding. Sex is a ritual. Sex is a ritual. It's an overstanding. It's a connection. It's a you plus me equal we before we ever touched. It's a you should be breaking out the fucking sweat and damn near coming to a release. Woman on woman, male on and female. I don't know about male on male, but I guess it's all the same. I don't know about that life. But woman on woman, woman on man, I guess the other shit too. You should be coming to damn near release before you ever touch your partner. Then the flesh, it becomes a perk to your shit. Become of one mindset. Become so deep into a person that your thoughts become the same. And then kiss them. I don't know how to make that make sense, but to give y'all a goddamn class, y'all gonna have to come down here. And come to the retreat or some shit to make it make full sense. But on your own right now, you can hear what I'm saying and begin to work on this. Become of one consciousness with your person. Not become the pleaser, just pleasing them. And then some of us just have sex just to please ourselves. We just fucking selfish. We don't even care about the partner. We just get up there and get ours. And this is not a male thing, because you hear a lot about that about men. Women do that shit too. You just get up there and get yours. And then leave the person to themselves. But if both of us are not thinking about the physical at all, and we're coming together in the spirit and then energy, and then we connect physically, you create some powerhouse shit. But now y'all can take that and you can go into it in your spirit animal. I don't give a fuck if it's a cricket, because off the break it might not make sense. What the fuck is fucking like a cricket? I don't know either. I don't fuck like crickets. But your spirit animal would be a cricket. Then go look it up. Overstand it. You're going to see it in yourself, I promise. You'll see when you learn about the cricket, its move, the way it survives on this planet, the way it lives on this planet, what it do and how it has sex. You're going to see it in yourself. And then you'll know how to translate that over into your life, and don't mean is go paint yourself green and fuck like a cricket. I can't. You feel me? What the fuck does it look like for a snake and a wolf to come together? It's me and Luna. Some other shit. You won't fucking... All you know, you see a snake strangling a wolf. No, it's some other shit. I promise you. You may talk to your partner and your partner say, baby, I've always felt like a bat. I swear when I have sex, I feel like a bat. And all we see is this motherfucker hanging upside down. Come bite you and shit. And no, but get it when you overstand what he's talking about and get into the goddamn bat. And then you overstand why he flooded over your ass like that and that shake came in there or some shit. Stop judging and just be completely open-minded. And you first have to be open-minded with yourself. With yourself. Let's get into our sex magic so we can come into our wild women and wild men again.
Yes.
Because your wild woman and our wild sons is in our sex magic. It's in your animalistic self. On this planet, any goddamn way. Walk as the wolf, as the cricket, as the grasshopper, as the butterfly, as the buzzard. I don't know. Walk as your shit. Walk it. And develop yourself. Think about this. Think about some of the deepest people we know. Some of the deepest people we know, most powerful people we know, is them goddamn people in martial arts, right? Right? In martial arts. Listen to the martial arts styles. You got the crane. How the fuck does a crane fight? They found it. They saw it and became the crane. The crane is it's like the easiest shit to kill with them skinny ass legs and shit, like to a human. No, they got into the consciousness of the crane.
Yes.
and became the crane and fought in the style of the crane, and the crane took out the tiger type shit. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Become whatever your animal is. I don't give a fuck if it's a hummingbird. Hum, motherfucker, hum. Do your shit. But you're gonna find it in your spirit animal. Not just in sex. To learn about your spirit animal, but you can help that spiritual animal to explode in sex. That's what I'm saying. Here go my Luna.
All these noises. So how exciting, right? What are y'all thinking? Like, I'm just so excited. I'm telling you, once you start identifying with the animal and just start seeing all these like things you have in common with the characters of this animal, and just realizing that you are the animal, and being excited about channeling the animal, and
Yes.
being a wild woman, and just letting it go, and just going higher.
And that's where your power gonna come in.
Yeah. Like untapped power. Like just fucking tapped power. Like, that's what makes it so exciting, because it's like a part of you that you've never been or seen, and then it's just gonna open a way for more of that, because we got spirit animals. It's not just one.
Go ahead, babe.
So I know one. I know my one. And so the whole time babe just talking, I'm just like having all these flashbacks of just different things, like, oh my gosh, I do this like this. I do. And you just start making all these connections, and it's just exciting. I'm just really excited. Candace says she's excited and confused. That's what I'm thinking.
Talk to me, Candace. Talk to us.
Candace, why are you confused? What happened? And then Jada says, pay attention to your cycle around the moon and its changes. The Grand Canyon does something to me. Staying open-minded. Zipporah said, you is too much. We were sitting here listening to you. You got me laughing like hell. Anna Marie says, my partner doesn't care about any of this or anything spiritual.
Time for a new one.
Right.
Love you, boo-boo.
Yeah.
No, it's time to grow. We can't grow without peoples. What the fuck we waiting for? It's like there's some new shit going on. It's a new. We gotta create that new earth, that new heaven right here. Fuck them. I don't mean to say that, but like really, cause that's where I am. Like fuck them. Like if me and Luna are not growing together, what the fuck are we doing together? We wasting each other's time. I don't want to waste her time out. Damn sure I don't want her to waste my fucking time. Our whole life is about growth with each other.
Yes, in all the ways.
Or fucking not.
Right. Yeah, just be open to the growth. Be open to that. Like, that's how you ascend. You grow. You morph. You metamorph. What is it? Metamorphosize?
Yes, baby.
You morph into something else, and you just become.
Oh, and you a butterfly.
I am a butterfly too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Go ahead, baby.
Yeah, she was saying that I'm a butterfly too, because whenever she did her vision board for her love, she did, it was a two-bodied.
No, fuck what I did on the vision board.
Two-bodied.
Every time we was on the phone, you'd be like, the butterfly just came, the yellow butterfly, the yellow and black butterfly flying around. No, it was always telling you.
That's right.
I called on the butterfly, the other half of myself.
Yes.
But you were already in the butterfly.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so I know two.
Yeah, ain't got shit to do with me, boo-boo.
Oh, I know two of them now.
Yes.
Yes. All the spirit animals.
When the girls came here, and they moved down, every time I spoke of you, the butterflies come at the front. Jalissa, she was like, wait a minute, let me see. So we were talking about somebody else. Jalissa said, she said, let me see. She was talking about somebody else. The butterflies will all leave. She'll start seeing Luna again. Then all the butterflies will come. Nah, baby. That's your shit.
So I got two animals. I'm excited about it. But like, how cool is that? Like, every animal's like a new adventure, like a new piece of yourself that you just get to just discover. Like,
let's do it, yo.
So I know two so far, and I need to go read into the butterfly. Like, I want to know everything that I can and see what it. I mean, I don't even have all the words. Like, meditate on it, ask for more to come to me, and just like research and just go within and see like where me and that animal meet, like where are we one, and then use that into becoming the one consciousness with Sika. Oh, be jealous. Just kidding.
Well,
not really, but I mean, I don't know. I'm excited. Like, that's what you want to do when you're with someone. You love them so much, and you just want to be the closest that you could possibly be, like, in all the ways. And you have, like, insecurities and just, like, baggage and, like, all this shit. And then you come into things like this tonight, and then it's just like, oh my gosh, like, I feel like Aladdin, like, it's a whole new world right now.
Yes.
It's like a magic carpet ride. Y'all know the song. Sing along.
Stop playing.
I'm not gonna sing it out loud, just sing it in your head, but you know what I'm talking about.
Stop
yeah.
fucking howling, y'all. Stop howl.
Just be wild. Just be wild and just be that.
We was telling about this drum set. We're gonna get y'all together. Tell them, Bo.
Oh,
We're gonna bring them down here.
Oh, Babe was saying before we went live, she was saying, let me take these off because she was saying, like, just imagine what that's gonna look like in the desert. Like, if she's her wolf, I'm the snake, and then whatever animal they are, and just coming together and all this, just
fire.
Like at the fire
Being
with
wild.
drumming, being wild with all this just primordial. What's the other word that you said?
I don't fucking know.
With a P earlier in this.
It'll come.
Damn it. When primordial, it was y'all remember that word? Something with the P she said. What was that word, babe? Primordial and
something like primordial, primitive,
right. Prime. Damn. Who remembers? Does anybody remember? Well, we'll have to rewind it back. But that word, and just coming back into that. And that just goes into, like, all the programming and just, like, all the stuff that we've gone through. Like, that's why you need to find your way out. That's why you need to eat the right things and be your best you, and just reach new levels in yourself, so you can find out who you are and, like, reach those new levels and just become, like, the best you've ever been in life. Not who you were told you have to be, or what society thinks you should be, or any of that, like. And I guess that's part of, like, being childlike again, you know? And it's so funny. I have to, like... Primal. There we go.
Thank you, Mubina.
Yay.
Mubina be on it.
High five, Mubina. We love you. What was I about to say?
Somebody else said primates.
Primates.
It was primal, good.
Primal. Damn, babe, what was I about to say? What was the last thing I just
Being
said?
the best you could be. Just coming into and being the best you that you can be.
I was really going to say something else. And it was right there. I don't know. Hopefully it'll come back. But... Oh, like being like childlike again. I was gonna say, like, I wish I could text someone in the family and just ask them, because I remember when I was younger, like, I think they asked me, what do you want to be when you grow up, and I either said witch or snake. Go figure. And here I am. But I remember, and I really feel like it was snake, because the way they said it, I would say like a snake. Like the baby said it, something like that. It was either that or a witch, and here I am both, so. Here I am both, so that's dope. But yeah, be childlike again, and just let it just be an adventure, and just become that. You know, kids do that all the time. I'm a this, I'm a that, and then they just
get dumbed down.
They get dumbed down. So we gotta undumb down ourselves. We gotta pick ourselves up and smarten up back to nature, and back to our primal instincts and things. I'm excited. Primate, yeah.
Oh my goodness, you just don't know how. I can't see that.
She said, oh my goodness, you just don't know how on point the timing of this video is. I think for everyone, I think it's just like right on time. I think we've all just been like inundated with like knowledge, and we know all these things, and it's just like what to do next. And that's like a big piece of your magic that you can just tap into and just do it. Like, figure out who you are and go into that creation energy of that animal, and just become that and just be wild and free and unrestricted and all those other synonyms. You know?
Stop killing our friends.
Yeah,
and start recognize why they're here.
Right. Because we can all talk to each other and become on the same frequency. Like, that's what that's about. Just being on frequency with, like, everything else. And not being afraid of the animals and not being afraid of shit.
Hold on. But listen, y'all, they knew this shit, though. They knew it. And no, a lot of people say they just movies, but nah. They knew what the fuck was going on. That's why they gave us movies like X-Men and shit. Think about X-Men. Each X-Men is some kind of fucking animal. Or, like Storm, she controlled the weather. Wolverine, it was either mind control or some, and that's my favorite shit like ever. It was either some kind of mind control or some kind of animal. It's time for a new class of being on this planet. But how do we become it? We have to do the extraordinary. We have to do what sounds crazy. We have to indulge in what nobody else is indulging into. Because it's not enough, y'all. It's not enough to go to the trees. It's not enough to go get grounded. And all of that is a part of the ascension. What is ascension? What is ascension to Seeker anyway? I don't give a fuck what y'all look up and it said. What the fuck is ascension to Seeker? Ascension is me coming back into the knowledge of my pure conscious self. Because there's so many different levels to ascension. We have to ascend off this planet and graduate this level in this university. But the ultimate ascension is to come back into the fact that I am consciousness. And if I am pure consciousness, I am you. Because we are all consciousness. We are of the same consciousness. We are created by the same consciousness. But we all have to go back to that. So it's time for something different. We come up out of the churches. We come up out of all situations. So what's the next step for us? We gotta go so far back to nature that we become fucking primal. And that's some real shit. Because our power is gonna lie there. Because that's the shit we lost. So we done came back to the trees. Now become the fucking monkey living in that motherfucker or something. Remember how you control. Like, remember how the monkey moved around the forest. That's the Tarzan and the Wonder Woman stories and shit. We don't move around shit no more. We're not free anymore.
Nope.
We're not open anymore. We have to become open again. We have to become less restricted. I'm gonna do it for them, babe. They tripping. We're so restricted in the society that we live in, and that's what it's done. Because even if all of this bullshit they say is going to happen, they're going to do all of this shit to us. Let's let it happen with us being free. Let's be free beings in this shit. Because I don't know about you, but I choose to be just free in this shit. And we have to become primal. And tonight's source said, go back to your spirit animals. That's why she sent the spirit animals, so that we would have the reflections of ourselves. Because in that reflection, more so than sex and anything else we've talked about, when you come back into that reflection, you come back into your abilities.
Yes.
We have all these abilities. We have all this magic that we work in. And we'll remember, like, we'll say shit like, I did this, but I don't know how I did it. But I am starting to see this again. Are you seeing like the hawk? Are you seeing like the owl? Are you seeing like the eagle? What are you seeing like? What's your magic working like? What animal? Learn the animal and you've learned yourself.
Yes.
Source never lied to me, and to give me this tonight. This is probably like some of the biggest news that's been on the planet in a long time. Because whether you come into your shit or not, I'm coming into mine.
Yep.
I'm going to overstand my wolf, butterfly, owl, hawk, spider. spider. I have to know at this point. I have to know and become him. I have to move like the spider to see if I get the power of the web. What the fuck? Listen, here. I gotta go to the bathroom.
No. You got it?
Yes, I'm getting. Oh! No one you asked me that. Why don't you told me?
Yeah, I didn't know if you need some help or.
No, go ahead, baby.
It's an exciting time, y'all. I'm excited to be a creator and just remember, you know, be in the remembrance of everything and remember all these different aspects of myself, my consciousness, going back to pure consciousness. Like, this is a tool to get back to that. Right? This is a really, really big tool on how to get back to pure consciousness and get out of the construct and get out of, come into your power, come into your magic, and out of the programming, and away from the oppressor. Like, we've had the power this whole time, but just didn't know it, you know, we just didn't know it. And now that we're coming into all the histories and all these different things, now we do something about it, you know? We do something about it. Like, Babe says it all the time, you have the right to self-discovery. And part of that is coming back into, like, your wild self, your undomesticated self. So, yeah. I'm just excited, babe.
Yeah, me too.
It's like I think this is probably going to be like my first successful meditation on this. I meditate and then I end up like falling asleep, or, you know, I don't know, other things happen. It doesn't seem like it's meditation, so, but I'm just so in the thought and in this newness. I just want to study, and whoever's going to come and visit me or reveal something to me, I want them to come. I want to full force go into like Wild Woman, like a jillion %, like all of it, and get out of the construct. I don't want to be in it.
And they have they are in a position right now where they can pioneer this with us.
Right.
But let's do it by our goddamn self.
Yeah, Babe said.
You can say that, yeah.
Yeah, she said that y'all are in a position to do it with us, or we're just gonna do it by ourselves. Like, regardless, we're still gonna just go for it and just do it and get back to who we are, outside of all the rules and the paper and the, you know, all the stuff. And just be free and wild. Like, when's the last time anybody's really been that here? Babe's holding a moth. Let me change the camera. Oh, did I miss it? There's like all these moths hanging out by us right now. They're asking for the oh shoot. Did it turn? No, wait. There we go. Now this is like such a huge deal, y'all, because Babe was not fucking with moths at all. I would catch him, and now this is so big. And they were coming to her. I was telling her, like, babe, they're coming to you. She's like, I don't want to come to me. It took a little while. And now she's reaching her hand out, and she gets it, and she's touching them, and they're communicating, and they're just on frequency.
Okay. Thank you.
It's exciting.
Thank you, baby.
I'm proud of you, babe.
I'm proud of me, shit.
Yeah, this is huge.
Mubina laughed at me so hard when we talked about this that time.
Yeah.
On the phone. Like, Mubina knows she was there. Like, I was like, fuck that.
She really was. And babes, now she's reaching out for him. This is Wild Woman Training 101, y'all.
Yeah, Wild Woman Training, y'all. We gotta go back.
This is
let
what
go
we
of
do.
fears. We gotta let go.
This is what we do. This is what we do. And connecting back. For real. You know, not just like changing your setting, but really like being like Maleficent and talking to the animals and having that ability. that ability and that
Wild Woman Training
power.
101. Hashtag Wild Woman Training.
Hashtag Wild Woman Training 101.
101.
We will have that trademark before you know it. Because that's what we do, you know?
Right.
I don't know. I'm excited about freedom. I don't know about y'all. And to just be able to do it in creation energy. Someone asked, what if you're practicing celibacy?
Still look into your spirit animal.
Right?
Remember. Okay.
Hold on, here she comes.
Okay. My advice: if you're practicing celibacy, that's just like I was saying earlier. That's just one way, like to come into it fast, like in your sex. But if I was practicing celibacy, I would still remember my wolf. I would still let's leave sex alone completely then. That's good. Let's leave it alone completely. And not only see the animals that's constantly coming to you, speak to source. I constantly tell you, you don't need no middleman. You don't need me. Speak to source about your spirit animal. What is my spirit animal? Start, do affirmations. Excuse me. You can record the shit on your phone and just an affirmation. I need my spirit animal. I am my spirit animal. What is my spirit animal? Whatever the fuck. Do an affirmation. I can do it for you. I'll do an affirmation banging for you for a donation of your choice. Y'all know we don't charge for shit. We just do donations. But sometimes we'll do a whole fucking affirmation and get a $1. That's all that sister can afford. We'll do that for you. Or do it yourself. Record it on your phone. Do an affirmation. Ask for your spirit animal in your celibacy. And when it come to you, become that. Study that. Learn about it. Feel its magic. Feel its power. Let's say it's a spider. And listen. Oh, I forgot to say this earlier. This is really important in this. You may want to do this when you're alone because somebody around you just may think you crazy. Let's use me as the wolf. I can't wait till we go out on the land tomorrow. And I'm probably going to need to walk away from everybody. If I can get away from that one. If. I'm going to try hard. But I want to feel that. I want to walk as it. I want to sit on the ground. The moon will be still full tomorrow. I want to howl with it. I want to feel that primal state, that animalistic thing in me. So some of these things you're going to have to practice alone. Like, what's the song? If you're the Tweety Bird, I don't fucking know. What's the song of the Tweety Bird? What's the flutter of the butterfly? Now, you may see some women, like they do an African dance, they just shake their whole body. They could be working in magnetics and fluttering like the butterfly. The butterfly is so powerful, it's magnetics it's working in. So you don't have to do it in sex. Just recognize who and what you are and work in that magic. Work in that being as that being. Overstand that being. Learn that being. Learn not just the animalistic side to that being, but learn how you can apply that as a human. And still be free and a wild woman. So in your celibacy, right now, you just in all your own power. I choose to go into mine with my Luna. You feel me? That's just my choice. That's good for me, to express myself that way. But even what I'm saying right now, even in that, I may have to walk away so I can howl to see what this shit sound like. Or to, get into my sight as the owl. You can absolutely be alone and come into your animalistic self. But you have to know what your animalistic self is, and you have to listen to your spirit animals that's manifesting in front of you. Your shit may be a fly. I do not understand what the fuck a fly could do. You have to. That's some shit you have to get into. That's some shit you have to understand, because it's just a message. It's bringing a message and a reflection. And in that is where your magic and your power is going to manifest on this planet. I promise y'all. And if y'all don't, it's okay, because I promise you, I'm doing this shit. And then I'm going to show you what it looked like. We have a lot of comments too, babe. We have a lot of comments, so let's respond to that. And I'm going in the back real quick.
Okay.
It's about that time.
So, Candace, when I got 2 phones. I'm gonna put this one down.
Yeah, put that.
I was like, which
I'll
one
take
do I-
this one so I can see you.
Okay. Candace, whenever she gets back from the restroom in a minute, I'll tell her your question.
Or just speak up. And don't show me back here.
I'm not. She says, okay, I dream frequently of scorpions, spiders, and snakes separately. Totems or spirit animals?
She dreamed of them?
Yeah. That was her confusion earlier. If it's a totem or spirit animal, if she's dreaming about them separately.
If she's dreaming about them often, say this, repeat this.
Okay.
If she's dreaming about them often,
She said if
most
you're
likely
dreaming about them
spirit
often,
animals
most
from my
likely
definition.
spirit animals from her definition.
Repeat that.
I just said it as you were saying it.
Okay, because if it just come to you, land on your forehead, fly away, you don't see it for a while, that just may be a totem, it's a message. But your spirit animal brings your message and your reflection.
Spirit animal brings your message and the reflection.
So if it's often coming to her,
If it's often coming to you,
I would absolutely say that that's a
she would absolutely say
spirit animal.
that it's a spirit animal.
It was just Champ trying to come in. They weren't up there.
I got it. Go on.
Okay.
Come on, Champ.
She says, there was one time I know was a clear message. It was an owl, and the timing was owl. The timing and the way the dream was made it obvious. It was a message, but the scorpion, spider, and snake
Sorry.
come separately a few times a week.
A spirit animal.
Yeah, spirit animal.
Your spirit animal constantly come. Your spirit animal's always there. They always bring you the message and the reflection.
Spirit animals bring you the message and the reflection.
Nice. It's constantly there.
Constantly. And then Raprina says, I have been celibate for 2 years after leaving a bad marriage of 15 years. Always honking horn somewhere.
Make sure it's my dream is battery.
And then Raprina says, she said, I have urges to howl. I feel so weird, but it's hilarious, and sometimes I do it with my boys. Sometimes I do it and my boys will join in. We laugh so hard. Yeah, Candace said all 3 of them, though. Yeah, I think you can have multiple spirit
I
animals.
have multiple.
Yeah, there has like
I have
several.
Like 7 of them.
Like 7. Yeah, that's part of the excitement of the discovery. So now you can go and look up the scorpion, the spider, and what else was it?
But like, I
Whatever it
had a
was.
scorpion come to me. Scorpions come, but I know when the scorpions come, it's a message and not my spirit animal.
Yeah.
It's a totem. And it brings a message when a scorpion come. But when a fucking hawk come, which is almost every day,
Almost
that's
every day.
me.
Yeah.
That's me. Sometimes I come out back and that motherfucker sitting on the pole. Almost every time we take a ride, we see a hawk.
Mm-hmm.
There go the baby, there go red tail. I'll be waiting for it. Like,
Yeah.
I don't feel right without it.
Yeah.
You'll know the connection. So you gotta get into your connection with your spirit animal. Get into the connection with it.
Native Feather says, birds been significant to me and recently spiders. I don't know what my spirit animal is, but feel connection to birds and often very strange occurring events with birds.
It's probably spirit animal.
And then Raprina says, yes, we must have several because I've had some weird experiences with animals.
Get to know them, because you'll learn. I bet you if you look into those, you'll learn that the characteristics of each one of them, as many as you may say, that constantly come to you. You're going to see the characteristics in yourself. That's how you're going to know. You're going to have to ask me.
Yeah.
Look into them.
Yes.
And you're going to find the characteristics in you. Be like, oh shit, I'm a goddamn cricket.
Right. Candace says, swear when I was in Alaska, I used to tell everyone I was a desert animal. And then Manuel says, I always hear ravens, and just like
Manuel?
Mm-hmm.
Male?
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's been on since the beginning.
Very
giving all
good,
kinds of
Manuel.
love and stuff. He said, I always hear ravens, and just like you said, I don't feel right without it either.
Spirit animal. You are a
Yeah.
raven. Woo!
This is exciting.
It's right here. It's not even
Yeah.
a secret.
It's not.
He's saying simplicity is the key to life. Everything is right here. And when Source brought that one tonight, I could have kicked myself in the ass. I could have kicked myself in the ass with that one. Because it's been right here the whole time.
Mm-hmm. Jada says, you're becoming more connected when these things begin to happen.
Absolutely.
Hold on, y'all. I'm going up for more comments. Let's see. There's lots of them. Stacy says, I overstand. Jada said, I'm coming. Autumn. Okay, I already read that one. I can't do fake. I think I read all these already.
There was some we did it all because we go all the way up to Mubina. They was flooding it up to that's one thing Mubina had said, and then after that they was just coming in.
Yeah, I read all these already. Let's see. Yeah, that's it on comments. How exciting is this? For the 17 of you that we can see, who knows if there's more, but what a big message. Like, that's hidden right in your face. I'm sitting here calling everything, like you said in the other live the other day, that we sit here calling like that fox a wild fox, when it's just like a fox. Like,
we're just trained.
We're trained. We're domesticated.
Let's become untrained, y'all.
Yes.
Let's go back to the wild. Let's go back to the wild. Let's understand the wild has been right here guiding us the whole time. Let's go back to the wild and understand what the wild is saying to us. Understand the wild in us. Becoming the wild in us. Becoming powerful creatures and taking over the fucking planet like we're supposed to.
Yes.
Female and male. But y'all know me. I'm a lesbian. But you with your male become you and your male become your animal.
Yeah. Become
your wild side and say fuck this shit. Fuck this shit. Just fuck this shit. They just controlling us too easily now. We're just giving up and shit. We're just giving up. We're giving up our power. We're giving up. Listen. We're just giving it up at this point. Let's take it back. Take your power back.
It's time to take our power back.
Take it back.
Especially the wombs. Time to take your power back.
If we take our power back, the whole planet going to take their power back, because we're going to start teaching our daughters and our sons how to take the power back.
Right. Right. What a great time to be alive.
It's a great time to be alive. And we just complain about how bad it is right now. It was a great time to be alive, and I'm going to give a shout out. I'm going to give a real shout out to Tamahus, what y'all call Caucasian or white people, because Caucasian and or white people, Tamahus, has been connected to their wild side for a long time, but they don't have full knowledge either, though, and they don't have melanin necessarily to do what we do, but they've been connected to their wild side, and we talk about them. We talk about them, but we could have learned from. Champ got to get out. My dog is farting. Let me show you my dog. This old fuck, that's my baby, but I can't handle the truth.
Oh my God.
Baby, let him out. Let him out. He gotta go.
It's just getting worse.
Yeah, he got to. Love you, Champ. Go in the house.
Oh my God.
No, hold on, y'all.
I need to get out. I can't.
Yeah, our hair going. My toenails going right now. I can't handle this shit.
He tasted it. He just let himself out.
Yeah, he just let himself out. He opened the door and left. Like, fuck y'all. Oh. Fuck you too. Go ahead. To the door, babe.
Someone's out there.
Make him come back. No, let's do it all. Come on, dude. But even in that, like, they overstood their primal state more so than we did. But they don't have melanin like we do. So to my Caucasian family that's with us, you know, no shade, but you don't have you don't have as much melanin. You have melanin in your major organs and shit like that, in your eyes and maybe even your hair. But the skin is the largest organ on the body, so that power, that copper, is working and conducting spirit, electricity, and currency differently than yours. So now that we're coming back into the knowledge of our shit, we're gonna be able to do the shit y'all been trying to do the whole time. We're gonna show you what it looked like. But even more importantly, when the wombs, remember, when the wombs come back into the knowledge of herself, she's going to bring, listen, the melanated wombs come back into this shit. Not only the melanated, I mean the fucking Japanese and Chinese and Caucasian and Native American and all the wombs. start coming back into the knowledge of the truth, then we can transform the planet. Y'all think I just be dealing with the wombs because I'm gay? Shut up. I'm dealing with the wombs. Listen, be smart about shit. Let's be strategic about shit. We gotta deal with the wombs because everything is coming through them and we fucking up everything. So let me be gay, goddammit, because at least I ain't letting nothing in that I'm fucking up. I choose to do mine through parthenogenesis or not do it at all. But that's my choice. So if you choose to be with your male being and bring a being into this planet, then be right with the shit. Have him plugging into a god for real. Have him plugging into a wild woman. Remember, y'all, we got to remember. Listen, remember. We got to remember the herb. We got to remember the earth. We got to remember the trees. We have to remember water. We got to remember the 4 elements. We got to remember the animal in us. We got to remember our power. We have to become animals again. Not the lower nature type shit. I ain't talking about that. But you have to become... See, women have it naturally. Animals have what you call instinct. Animals don't think about shit. Animals feel. Women, you have that. And you is called intuition, but they change it so you don't see the animal in you. But then they call you the human animal. You have to become the animal in you again. You got to fucking become primal again. You got to fight for life. Or die for life. What the... Listen.
Yes.
Because it ain't going to be one of those situations where we all was in a line together and we was fighting the enemy and it'd be called... We dying for life. No, we fought for it.
Yes.
We lived for it. Because right now, y'all, we're dying for life. Y'all replay that shit in y'all mind. I get it. We're dying for life. We're not living for life. Live. We just live and we have the right. You have the right to just live. You have the right to just live in all that you are. Let's just live. Let's live with our feet in the ground. Let's live with our hands on the trees. Let's live at the fire pits. Let's live uplifting source. Let's just live. And if we got to die because we choose to live, then let's just fuck it. Let's live, y'all. We ain't got to talk about this shit. We ain't got to march about shit no more. There ain't much more to learn about. Now it's time to become. So what are we becoming? What is it that we're becoming? What is it called? Wild women.
Yes.
You got to become the wild woman in you. You have to become the wild son in you. Son of the mother. Son who understands that you are here for the purpose of doing the will of the mother. All of nature does the will of the mother except for the human race. Listen, we fucking up. So we gotta go back to the animals. We done gone back as far as we can. We in nature in the trees again. We jumping around like the monkey, so become the goddamn monkey. Because the difference in us and the monkey is we're gonna come and we have the sense of reason or reasoning, which makes us gods. That's the difference in us and the monkey. So no matter how far we become, no matter what spider I fucking crawl like, I'm still going to have the mind of a god while I'm crawling like a spider. You feel me? Which means I'm still going to have my power with me. We have to regain our power again. I say these things because I love you. I say them as they come to me. Because I can just absorb this shit and just be. Because I really, in my lifetime, do some mystical, magical shit that half of y'all minds could not really comprehend. I promise you this. I don't want to be here alone. and then I want to give it to you. That mean I did my job, but I can get the fuck out of this shit. Yeah, baby. They talking and everything.
Okay, let's read comments. Let's read some comments.
My baby. You getting sleepy.
Something's happening. My eyes are just disappearing.
They watering and everything.
Something's going on. Let's see.
You have a date with Destiny, or do I?
I would say that would be you.
Yeah.
Well, us. Everyone's invited. Everyone's involved. Right?
Very limited.
Yeah, just two. All two.
Yeah.
All two are involved.
Oh, very limited.
Let me see. Native feather. I'm surrounded by feathers. Never made the connection that birds could be my spirit animal.
Native feather. Think about it. Native feather. You already there.
Yes.
Make the connection.
Right.
Bro.
Native feather. Got him.
Fly with us. Fly with
Fly
us.
with us.
Fly. Let's fly, native feather.
That's the most annoying
You
little
wanna
bird
cry?
there ever was. That was my bird for the night. Thank you very much.
I got a whole other thing with birds going on, but go ahead, baby.
Raprina says, I take my power back is my affirmation lately.
Yes.
And Native Feather, definitely time, my sisters. Jada said, truth, sis. They have been connected. They were all laughing about Champ farting. Stacy says, I need to know the music in the background, though, before y'all go.
Oh, it's, shit. It's a Japanese CD. I tell them every time they ask me.
I know.
It's a Japanese CD. Hold on.
She's going to take it out. We're going to look at it. See who it is.
I bought this 3 years ago on the boardwalk in, Venice Beach.
In Venice Beach.
Place to be, bitches.
Oh, no. Eject error.
Okay, it don't want to eject.
We're
it want to
working
just
on
play.
it. Yeah. We'll let you know whenever we get it out.
Yeah, it won't come out, but it's a Japanese. I swear we can tell them, we can show you. This shit won't come out.
Yeah.
But it's a Japanese CD and it's called Life Givers. It's all female and it's about the womb man called Life Givers. Look at her ear.
Who's that?
Who are you? So
They left. Oh, on my hand now. Little bugs. Please be you. We need that. Exactly. Create wild babies. Remembrance is a key.
Yes.
Yes. What are we becoming? Become natural like nature. Manuel said, I love you more, babes. Jada said, yes, become one with nature. Jakaya said, I love you, girls. Your light is powerful. From Nubian Divine. Give thanks, sis. We love you, too. We love y'all, too. Manuel says, I had a dream that said to me that I'm from Kemet. Then in my dream, I heard that my ex was my soulmate. This afternoon, I woke up with the name Russell in my head. What's up with that? Please help.
Look up Russell and look up the etymology of the word Russell and go get your soulmate.
There
Go
it is.
get her.
And then Jada said, please tell me you didn't touch the water, LOL.
Nope.
No.
No.
No, we didn't. No water was touched.
No water.
Not we, babe, didn't touch the water.
I didn't touch the
Touch the
water.
water. So you're good. For now.
Until they tell me.
Until we get otherwise, I don't know. So, yeah, that's it on comments.
And we love y'all. This is awesome. Like,
Thanks for being with us tonight and staying with us and engaging and
it's powerful. This is like,
awakening to the wildness.
they need to know that they never heard this before.
Right.
They need to
Yeah,
know.
you guys have, like,
You need to take heed to it, baby. Feed
take,
them that.
yeah, definitely take heed. This is not something that you've heard anywhere else. If you hear any kind of anybody saying anything like this after tonight, you know where it came from. So just direct people in the right direction to begin with. Share the video. Whatever you got from the video, when you share it, put your own words before you share it, you know, and just, everybody could use this information, like everybody, so we can just create,
Become.
become
Everybody
and
wanna
just create
become,
this
they
new,
trying.
yeah, everybody is trying to become, and then I think we all just get stuck, or we just have those blocks, and we don't know how to bypass them, but today we got the tips on how to do that, so definitely study up. I have so many, animals I'm ready to look up.
Yes.
Look up and see, like,
Y'all
'cause
gonna look at us and we gonna look like these motherfucking
Right?
shits.
well, it was like, I looked up the characteristics of the spirit
I want
animal.
all of it. I want all
And
of it on me.
then the, like the regular, like, okay, so if it was an ant, like just the characteristics of an ant, like they're
Right.
builders and stuff like that. So I got the spiritual meaning from what's just online for now until I go meditate or whatever, and then the actual like just like snake characteristics or whatever.
Think about me with the wolf.
Yeah.
The wolf is all about community. The wolf is all about, I never saw it. The wolf is all about community. It's about the pack. It's about the tribe. I'm always talking about the tribe. You feel me?
Yeah.
What you need, baby?
My drink.
The wolf is about the tribe. It calls the tribe home. How does a wolf call a tribe with its tone? I play the drum the way we wade in the water and call the tribe home. It's just all, it's like so much.
Yes. And you'll be like going back to all these different things in your whole life to where it just makes total sense. And you're just like, how did I not get that? How did I not see that?
Because the
But-
information didn't
yeah,
come
the
yet.
information
It's
didn't
time
come.
now.
It's time now. Absolutely. It's
It's time
absolutely
now.
time. I think this is what all of us have been waiting for. You know, a big part of what we've all been waiting for in our ascension and remembrance is this connection. Oh, you need it? Oh, did it go off? Yeah. So now we got some like fun homework to do. It's just going to be ongoing. Y'all are going to be at work. If you're at work, just looking up your different animals.
Yes.
And I want to write all mine down. That's what she said to do when we were first talking.
And
She's
we're gonna
like,
stay on. We're not gonna just end this here tonight. Like,
yeah, no, this is going to be ongoing discussion. For
yeah,
now.
we're going. It's gonna be. This is ongoing.
We
got
can
to.
discover together. Ooh. Oh.
Yes.
Photo. We photo.
Yes.
Yeah. You're so cute.
He's so cute.
Sorry, y'all. Like we're not still on mine. Whoops. At a moment. Let's see. Candace says, "Oh, girl, the way the wolf functions in the pack is amazing too." Oh yeah.
Yes.
Jakaya said, "True, be authentic. Your self gifts are our true inner superpowers."
Oh, hold on. Okay.
Okay.
I hate to do this. Like I always, he put my goddamn foot in my mouth, right? So I'm not gonna give a date. We have this documentary. We gotta finish this, and we're working hard on it. So when that's done, we have got to put together a camp out. But we're gonna call this camp out Wild Women Camp Out. But you have to come in your animal self.
Oh my God.
I don't care if you make up your costume. I don't care what you do. If you want your staff to be with your animal like things on it, but we come together at the fire in front of source and ourselves and each other in one consciousness, one collective consciousness, and we howl and we flutter and we whistle. I don't give. We slither. Listen, we're gonna do a Wild Woman Camp Out in front of the world, and y'all know I'm gonna do it. Y'all know I'm not bullshitting. That's the next thing on our list after the documentary, though. This has to be done because when I put my mind into something, it's in it. So when I put my mind into this camp out, that's where it's gonna be. So right now we're gonna finish the documentary. Hopefully we have a month and a half to 2 months left on that, and then we're gonna do a Wild Woman Camp Out. So you have time to just start looking into your wild. Look into your spirit animal. Not your totem. According to my definition, your totem is what's bringing you the message. Your spirit animal is bringing you the message and also the reflection of yourself. Let's imagine it, y'all. Imagine it. Just where we could just come together and just go for it. If for that one night. I ain't going for it for the one night, though. I'm about to go in.
All the way.
Y'all don't even know. Y'all have no idea where the fuck Seek about to go with this shit. But y'all take it. Take it from me tonight. Take it from source. It's what's been given. Take it. And become. Just become. Just start becoming. If y'all never heard my voice again, become. Can men join? I love the men so much, like I do. My first, and I thought about that when I was saying it, like, to have the brothers come, because they could be so fucking hot. Y'all in y'all animal, that force and that masculine force, and y'all just doing y'all shit. My sole purpose on the planet is to wake up the wounds right now, to wake up the men. So let me not say yes or no right now. Let me ask source. Let me just take it to source, because I saw that manual. I promise you this. I saw that when I first started saying it. I saw all of us, like, just letting go. So I'm not saying no. I'm not saying yes either. I'm gonna ask source. But I really feel like the men should be there for this. I don't know why, but it's not for me to know. It's for source to know what source wants, and that's all that matters. But I don't give a fuck. Like, whatever she says and whatever comes to me, as long as y'all come in y'all animal and we wildin'. That's all I want. I got the land for us to do it, and we just wow and we drum and we just do what we're supposed to be doing. I love each and every one of you. Comments coming through, babe. You guys see them for me, because I see 5.
Okay. Let's see.
I saw that first, babe, for real.
Did you?
Yeah, and it's, that's different for me. That's what I saw.
Yeah, that's super different.
I saw. It wasn't even like, like the outskirts of men. It was just like some wild shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not sure what it means, but we'll see.
We'll see. Native Feather said, Wolf and Lions, I feel connection with too. Stacy says, we're cute. Thank you, Stacy.
Thank you, Stacy.
Oh,
Our Stacy?
Our Stacy.
Yes, Stacy.
Thank you again, Stacy, for helping me out, helping us out while we were there. We love you.
Yeah, we really love you, Stacy. Oh, and we did go back and get the footage of W Street.
Oh yeah, we went back on the street that we were on, and we went and got some more footage right before we left. So.
Yeah, she told me, she reminded me, we got Leimert Park, Crenshaw. We got a lot. We got a lot of footage. Thank you so much. And then Candace says, you got the leader, the middleman, and the one at the back. A wolf pack is some of the most amazing group of creatures. Yes.
Native Feather, going to look into this and take notice. And action. Take action, too.
Take action, yes.
Take notice,
yes.
Take action, take notes, and study and become. This is the new school.
Oh, and I want to see who really do this.
Yeah.
Who really do this homework and we all become. Like,
yes, together.
I don't give a fuck if it's 5 of us. But we actually do it.
Yes.
And bring that energy back to the planet. That's what I'm looking for.
Re-education of a nation. Okay. Let me see. Kaprina says, I'm glad you guys will be discussing this more. This is near and dear to me. And then Jakaya, I gotta collect a hell of a lot of eagle feathers, lol.
Do it, boo. And then, I got some for you. I saw a roadkill, and I went up to the eagles. It's illegal to do that, to take eagle feathers, but I plucked a whole bunch of them. I got a whole bunch of eagle feathers.
Jada said, I guess that's simultaneous. Jada said, let's do a simultaneous howl to the moon.
Yes, I'm with it.
Oh, wow. I have a beautiful campsite here in the mountains by the waterfront. The moon and stars are amazing already. Had it planned in 14 Peeps tents. I'll purchase the tents and lots. Let's go.
Who said that?
This was Jada.
Let's go. Okay, where you at, Jada? Where you at?
And Jada and Kelly? Yeah. Yeah. Inbox us. Well, let's set something up. And then Manuel says, I have so much feminine energy, sometimes I have a hard time balancing them. Balancing the masculine and feminine, still working on it. I would love that was so much. That would be so fun. And then...
Manuel, you have a lot of feminine energy. When you say I have a lot of feminine energy, you're just talking about you say I have a lot. It's hard to balance it. So that means you saying the soft side, because when you say feminine is the balance. It's the balance of masculine and feminine energy. She's composed of it all. She's a manifestation of source itself. So when you talk about masculine energy, you talk about the force. When you talk about feminine energy, you talk about what they call it, the feminine energy, you talk about the still. So you have it both. You are your force. That's what's getting you about, doing what you gotta do. That's your force. That feminine energy is your still. It's your calm. So if you mean like you just gotta, you got that soft with you, be all of that. Do you. But just be your force too. Like me, I'm the opposite of that. And look, that is, I am female, but I'm a lot of my daddy. I'm a lot of masculine energy. I'm a lot of force. But then Luna tell you I had a lot of my female energy. A lot of my calm, I cry, and you know, all that kind of shit. She said, yeah, she in Cali, by the way. So, be it all. If your feminine energy is more prevalent, be it. But that just means that's what's up front. But understand that you're masculine. And look at me. And once you look at me, you can see the balance in me. You can see the masculine and feminine. Be that. Be androgynous. Be that. Love you.
Yeah, a lot of it.
Just some.
Yes. Stacy said, me too, I have male energy. Yay, ask Sika, does she sense a male energy for me? That's from Stacy. Masculine energy, right?
Not yet.
She said not yet.
Stacy, right?
Uh-huh.
Stacy, you're so fucking cute. Let me tell you, what I sense from you, I couldn't see past your pleasing energy. You have an energy, maybe because you've been through so much, but you have an energy where you please. So I couldn't see like your characteristics of just yourself. 'Cause I see the energy on you where you put out to please. You literally aim to please. And whatever it is you're looking for in life is what overpowers all of that. Your feminine and your masculine energy, where I didn't. Yeah, and if you have a masculine energy, it's like you got a protection energy about you, which is a masculine energy, but you humble a lot. Like when everybody was leaving, you didn't fully know where I was, but I knew I had to do a meditation because of the guy on the beach and all of that. So you stopped, you felt something, but you was like, so unless you want me to stay with you, you didn't fully like get into what you felt or what you felt you needed to do. Because if you did, I'd have probably said yeah. But I was like, I'm okay, and you just left. It's in you, but you don't pull it out. You don't make it a front. You're masculine or feminine. You make your pleasing energy more prevalent than anything else.
Jada said, yes, preach, sister, you're on point, but the balance is what most can't balance. I understand him. And Stacy says, I get it. Manuel says, thank you so much. Number 11. And then Stacy says, I need to stop that.
We love them.
We love y'all. Our 12 stayed on. We're going to be back tomorrow outside under the moon drumming.
Oh, we drumming tomorrow.
We're going to drum for real. And who knows what's going to happen with this new information.
Yeah, we're going to get into we're going to drum in Wild Woman energy tomorrow.
Wild Woman energy drumming tomorrow. So be there or be square. Someone's still farting.
They can. So you're so spoiled. Yeah, we love y'all so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for tuning into our frequency. Keep pushing the doc, y'all. Keep pushing the promos. If my sister's in the hood, that's where I need to be. Go to the page. Like the page if you haven't. Share the page if you haven't. If you have, share it one more time. If you saw the promos, if you didn't see the promos, see them and then share them. If you have, share them again. See them again. Keep it embedded. We're coming with it. We love you. But we're in a new era right now, and our era is wild women and our wild sons. We're about to go for it. Why do I feel like I know y'all? This is Jackie Ford. Jackie, I think I said that right. Jakaya. That's it. Okay. Why do I feel like I know y'all? We must have been soul sisters in a past life, or maybe this life, who knows. Either way, it's purely epic. Yes, it is, sis. It's just that time. It's like the awakening is not, when awakening comes, it's not for one person. It's for the persons. It's for all involved. It may come through me. It may come through Lena. It may come through you. It's just for all that's involved. So we are awakening together. That's why those of y'all who resonate with what I'm saying right now, you're resonating with it because the message was for you.
Yeah.
When I got it and I was told to put it on live, it was for you. It was already for you. And when you get it, it's already for me. I'm just waiting for you to give it. He said, what time, Manuel said, what time? Probably about 8-ish Mountain Standard Time. 9-ish. Don't quote us. Because we hate deadlines, Manuel. We hate deadlines. Like, then we obligated to some shit. But it's not going to be like midnight or nothing. We're gonna try to get it in like between the hours of 7 and 10. Let's do that. Mountain Central. But when we come. Tomorrow, the three of us, we're going to drum hard. Especially this energy. We're going to drum. Listen, I'm definitely coming in Wild Woman energy tomorrow. Like, oh yeah. Okay, so yeah. Anyway, going to play my guitar. Ooh, I like to hear that. Send a video, Jada. Send it in Messenger. The Discipline 12. I'm not sure what that means. The Disciples 12. Sorry. Disciples.
Because there was 12 of them. I was saying our 12.
Oh, shoot, right. Go ahead.
Disciples.
Is that it? Sometimes my breath gets stuck in the middle of my chest when I breathe. Why? You may have more fire. I'm not sure what your sign is, but you may have more fire than you do oxygen. Like, Luna takes my breath away. Like, sometimes I come close to her and I can't breathe. Like, I really can't breathe. I have to back away and get my air again. Or sometimes when I get upset, but I know I'm a double Leo, so my fire get to burning. It takes my oxygen. So maybe it's that. I don't know. But you're just looking to that energy to see what that could be. Blockage. So grateful, so grateful. I love your honesty between 7 and 10. That was Tiffany. Manual. Oh, Libra. Libra is the balance. Libra is the scale. I'm a Gemini, by the way. Libra is Gemini's house of love. You're the balance to the actual Gemini. You are, Manuel. But you gotta look into all your signs. They may be your sun sign, but then you gotta look into your moon and other shit. Like, you might be some fire in there somewhere, which is taking your oxygen too. So okay. Libra. Candace say, oh, I forgot to tell you, Lamont has taken up oh, wow. Yeah, bring it. Listen, when we do our Wild Woman, we do our wild camp out, bring them. You know, I'll teach them, I'll help them, I'll play with them. We had a good connection anyway.
What'd she say?
Me and the baby. She said, oh, I forgot to tell you, Lamont has taken up the drum.
Aww.
So, you know, we have a connection anyway, so he kind of a connection with me. Even when he was scared of the winds and all that shit, but when him and I talked, he kind of settled down, so if we could do that. See, oh, Sekhmet. Sekhmet is my name, given by Dr. York. Malachi Z. York. My name is Sekhmet Anuka, she who has power over the heavens and skies. So Sekhmet is a fire goddess. So, what Sekhmet mean to you, Emmanuel? Why you say, oh, Sekhmet? Candace, and band Lamont is in band, and Brea is in orchestra on the strings. I want to tell her what you said. We was going to, you thought it was her daughter's name. You said that's Candace's daughter's name.
No, I saw, on the way to Cali, I saw a name, and it reminded me of her, and I was like, isn't that Candace's baby girl's name?
Labria, or...
And it was Labria, and then after, and then I finally,
the whole time we was there, on the way home, you was like, oh, it's Amza.
It's Ambraya. And then I remembered. Tell her we love her.
Tell her we love her. Jada, Aquarius I am. I'm a Gemini Sun. I'm a Gemini Cancer. Actually, I'm on a cusp. But, you know what they call the Gemini and Aquarius? It's called the Equimini. It's the most powerful union of two signs. I'm a Gemini. So, Stacy, Virgo. Oh, Luna's a Virgo. Oh, yeah, we talked about that night. Grounding. Y'all are grounding. We need that grounding. That's what y'all do for us. You guys should be real celebrities. That's so cute. Thank you, Emmanuel. Okay, we love y'all. Ambria, she broke it down.
Ambria?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I thought it was Ambria. My bad. We still love her.
Brian, Brian,
Ambria?
I don't know.
Let's see. Ambrie. That looks like Brie. Ambria?
Probably Bri.
Bri.
Just because we saying Brie.
I know.
It's gonna be the other shit.
It's a little bit late. It's alright. Okay.
What's that?
Oh. Wait. Sorry. Manuel says, well, I'm very loving and try to help out everyone in my life, but I have a strong sense of justice so bad that I will turn like demonic so fire when I get angry, and my will to live is so strong. I just feel so powerful, but I'm humble as well. Bria. We got it right. Ambria. Yay, I had it right. Woo! Ambria. And then Jada said, rest in love and meditate.
Okay.
Ambria. There we go.
Okay, yeah, so we're going to go. It's time for us because we got to get up early, so we're going to go to rest. But before we do, we meditate. So we practicing our Wild Woman right now and meditating in that. Y'all do the same tonight. Everybody go to rest. Y'all rest well. If you caught this the next day or the next day, when you lay down tonight, ask for your connections. Ask for your spirit animals. It's just your connections and your reflections of what your characteristics are. Ask for that. Become that in your sex. Become that in your everyday life. Become your spirit animals. Walk as them, because I promise you, when you do, is where your power is going to come from. Your power is going to come out of this. We love y'all so much.
Yes.
We'll see y'all tomorrow. Join us tomorrow. We already labeled that. It's going to be called Wild Drumming. We love y'all. Peace.